Decoded, running a YouTube channel, Motion Navy Decoded as well. And also a Telegram group by the name of Marine Engineering Decoded for all those students who are worried about campus placement as well as they are GME aspirants. Okay, guys. First of all, today I've got Osama Haider over here, guys, and he recently gave his interview for Anglo-Asian on 14th of June, and unfortunately he got rejected. Guys, most of the times we talk about successful people, "Arey, aapne kya kiya, what you did, how you got through." But we also need to talk to people who have failed because we learn from others' mistakes as well if we are smart enough. So today we have got a very, very important guy called Osama over here. Osama, hi, how are you?
Yeah, hi sir, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Fine sir, how?
कहाँ से हो बेटा आप?
Yeah.
You're from which place?
Sir, I am basically from Ranchi, Jharkhand.
Okay. Osama, can you speak a bit louder because your voice is not that audible, beta.
Yeah, sure. Okay, is it audible now, sir?
Yes, it's audible, beta. So you're from Ranchi, right?
Yeah, I am from Ranchi, Jharkhand.
Okay, great, beta. Okay, Osama, I will not take much of your time. You tell me what were the questions that were asked in your Anglo interview?
Okay, so the interview started, and he just asked me a question that about my educational qualifications. So then he the VCRS, vapor compression refrigeration cycle, and he asked about the centrifugal pump, and gave some cross questions like where are the evaporator coils present on the refrigerator, what will happen if the air is present inside the tube of the reciprocating pump. These questions were asked, and he asked about the Lenz law, and what were the safety on the compressor.
What were
what were the safety devices on the compressor?
Okay, air compressor.
And yeah, so and what is the function of disk?
Function of a bursting disk. Okay.
And he also made me to solve some aptitude like work and time and area calculations. That's it.
Okay, so the Anglo interview has gone a one notch higher. So now they are asking you to do some aptitude questions on this spot as well, right? So that's a good news for all you guys, those who really want to get through. The competition is getting tougher, and you need to become smarter. Great, Osama, that was good to know. Now let's start. Osama, my first question is, why did you fail? What do you think?
Sir, I think a little bit, sir, technical part was not good from my side, because he asked about bursting disk, that the bursting disk is used to safeguard the compressor when the air temperature goes but the correct answer was that when the pressure goes higher, it safeguards the compressor.
Okay,
so at this point of time,
so you think only because of this answer you were not selected, Osama? Are you
yes,
sure?
Sir, yes sir, only this question I made wrong, and I think he did
okay
not select me.
Chalo, Osama, let's take your mock interview now. I'll start with you, and let me see as an interviewer whether, because see what happens is, guys, when we go for an interview, sometimes, most of the times when we fail, we do not know where we failed, right? And out there I've got Osama who thinks because of one answer I failed, and as an interviewer I will never fail someone. I do not know about the person who took this interview, why he failed, but I will never fail a person on just one bad answer. Now let's see, Osama, what was your first question?
First question was about the vapor compression refrigeration.
No, non-technical question.
Okay. What educational qualifications?
Okay, Osama, you have to be a bit louder because बीच में तुम्हारी आवाज कट रही है. Tell me about your educational qualifications. Start करो.
Okay, sir. So, okay, I am a mechanical engineering graduate in 2020, Ganga Institute of Technology, Tumkur, and I did my 12th from DAV Public School, Hehel, and 10th from Agresen DAV Public School, Ranchi.
I'm waiting.
These are my qualifications.
These are your qualifications.
So I would, yeah.
Okay, so it was just your educational qualifications, nothing else, right?
Yeah.
So you didn't try to sell yourself in this answer itself, because educational qualification is something which has been asked to everyone as a common question. Maybe your percentage, maybe something that you like or something which you have done great.
He asked specific about the percentage only.
Okay.
What about the percentage? Yeah. He did not ask any question about projects.
Okay, great. Chalo aage badhte hain. What was your second question?
Question about draw the vapor compression refrigeration cycle and explain about it.
Okay, you start explaining, beta. Let's hear your explanation on vapor compression refrigeration cycle. Chalo start karo.
Okay. So should I draw it or
No, no, you
just
don't have to draw it. You just explain it. Draw मान के चलता हूँ. Everybody should be
okay?
knowing.
So the high pressure and the the low pressure passes to the evaporator coils where the
Sorry, again,
refrigerant.
start again, beta. Start again because somewhere down there your voice is lacking in between. ये problem हो रहा है. कट रहा है आवाज.
Okay. Sir, the low pressure and the low refrigerant passes to the evaporator coils where it absorbs the heat from the food, passes through the after the evaporator cools, then it passes to the compressor where the compresses the flood which is the with refrigerant, and so the this makes the temperature of the refrigerant high and also the pressure increases, which then passes to the condenser where the phase change happens, like where the vapor turns into liquid by losing some heat to the atmosphere, and then it again passes to the expansion valve where the it and loses pressure. Then this cycle repeats.
Okay. Was there any cross question on this?
Yes, sir. Cross questions was that where is the evaporator coils present in the refrigerator?
Okay. What did you answer?
Sir, I answered that it is on the top of the fridge, like
It is on the
near
top
the
of the.
like in near the freezer, sir, because freezer is on the top of the fridge, so it is near the freezer, the fridge.
It is near the freezer, top of the freezer. That's what you said, right?
Sir, it is the fridge inside, where the freezer is there.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what was the next question? So did he agree to this answer?
He did not tell. He just
Did
said in the end
anybody
that
has got the right answer? Acha, did he ask you where is the evaporator fitted in a refrigerator or in a refrigeration system? My
sir,
first question.
refrigerator.
Okay, guys, anybody has an answer to this? Anybody? Where is the evaporator fitted in the refrigerator? Anyone?
Freezer.
Okay, yes. Open your video, beta. I want to watch your face.
Sir,
In the freezer.
Okay, who's this? Who's this? Abhiraj, open your video. I want to watch you guys, beta.
there was no electricity, sir.
Oh God. Okay, yes.
Power cut.
So where is the evaporator fitted, beta?
Freezer. I think it is on a freezer.
It is on the freezer. Anybody has got other answer? Anybody? Okay, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. Osama, what's next? What was the next cross question?
Cross question on VCRS was just it.
Okay.
Then he asked about the reciprocating pump.
Okay, what did he ask? What was the question about reciprocating pump, beta?
So explain the working and draw the diagram of the reciprocating pump.
Okay, chalo explain the working of the reciprocating pump, beta.
So the first operation in the reciprocating pump is priming. So priming is the operation in which blood which has to be pumped is to be filled in the suction pipe up to the discharge valve, so that there is air present in the pump, which will cause a problem further. So after the priming, the discharge valve is closed, and the
Sorry, after
the
priming, after priming,
after priming, the discharge valve is still closed, but
Still
with
closed?
the help, yeah, it is still closed, but with the help of a prime mover, the motor is created, and this will create a forced vortex. With this forced vortex, due to this forced vortex, drawn into the pump, and then the discharge valve will be opened, and then the water will get axially discharged to the place, and then this will create one vacuum due to which the water will be caused to flow in the pump.
okay. Chalo, first question. Abhi, Osama, was there any cross question on this? Because I am going to
Yeah,
cross
yeah.
question you on this.
Yes, sir. They will,
What was the cross question?
what will happen with when air will be there in the suction?
Okay, what was your answer?
So I just told him that if air will be there, there may be a lot of things that maybe cavitation will happen, maybe discharge will be less. These may be the problems caused, and what will happen if the air is present? Then it will not create that much pressure when water will be there, because when water will be discharged with the help of the so the amount of force created at that point of time is
Okay,
much
Osama, I'll have to
larger.
stop. Okay, Osama, I'll have to stop you, beta, because trust me, with this answer you have disappointed me. Abhi I'll tell you why. ठीक है, I have not made you draw the VCRS system, but you have disappointed. Anybody who wants to correct Osama over here? Anybody? I want some.
Yes, sir.
Someone. Okay,
Hello?
Swaraj. I want to see
Yes,
your
sir.
face, beta. Okay, Swaraj will get the option. Swaraj, I want to see your face. Hi,
Yes, sir.
Swaraj. So
Hi,
the
sir.
question is, explain the working of a reciprocating pump and what will happen if there is air in the suction of the reciprocating pump. Start.
So the Osama told that reciprocating pump first will be
I am not
priming.
interested in what Osama told. I am as an interviewer asking you a question. Explain the
Okay.
working of a reciprocating pump and also tell me what will happen if there air comes into the reciprocating pump. Okay?
Okay, a reciprocating pump is a type of positive displacement pump. First, the reciprocating pump will create a vacuum or a negative pressure during the suction, due to which the water will be sucked into the cylinder. I'm taking about this is reciprocating pump. Okay, then it will create. Then after, when the piston will move towards the discharge valve, then it will create a compression. Due to the compression, the water will be delivered into the delivery pipe.
Okay. So is priming required in a reciprocating pump, Suraj, like
No, sir.
Osama said?
No, sir. No, sir.
I would like to interrupt, sir.
Okay.
See,
Yes.
the first
Okay,
question he
Osama.
told.
Oh, Suraj. Okay, wait. Osama
Okay,
wants to
okay.
interrupt. Yes,
Sir,
Osama.
he asked me about the centrifugal only. I just named it wrongly here.
ओके चलो
Yeah.
गॉट योर पॉइंट ठीक है तो फिर मुझे लगा था मैं डिसअपॉइंट हो गया मैंने कहा लड़के ने पूरा का पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट ही चेंज कर दिया
No, sir. No, sir.
okay
No, sir.
so
Yeah.
you said cavitation and everything okay
Yeah.
so priming is required so did he cross question anything over here more any other cross questioning was over here
No, sir. Sir, I just remember one thing that he again there cross question in VCRS that what will be the temperature of the refrigerant when it passes to the evaporator.
बताओ
So, sir, I told him it is about 40 degree to 50 degree Fahrenheit.
okay how much is it in degree centigrade
It will be around 4 degrees Celsius. Yeah.
Hello?
8/9 हाँ बेटा 4 degrees wrong answer
Okay.
Wrong answer. You tell me if evaporator coil refrigerant temperature is 4 degrees centigrade, can you get a temperature of minus 12, minus 10, minus 11 degrees temperature for ice to form? Do you know how much is the temperature in the freezer compartment of the refrigerator? It is of course less than 0, right? That's why
Yes,
ice is being formed. So if you have got a refrigerant of 4 degrees centigrade, can it ever form ice? You tell me.
No, sir.
Something to think about. तो पहला क्वेश्चन यहाँ पर तुम गलत हो गए सेकंड थिंग इज बेटा ओसामा आई वाज नॉट हैप्पी विद द वे यू आंसर्ड अबाउट द सेंट्रीफ्यूगल पंप इट वाज कंप्लीट chaos मतलब मुझे द वे स्वराज टाइप लाइक आंसर्ड आई कुड गेट द बेसिक कांसेप्ट क्लियर है इसके चाहे वो रेसिप्रोकेटिंग पंप बता रहा है तो द क्लैरिटी वाज कंप्लीटली मिसिंग एंड आई लॉस्ट माय सेल्फ मतलब मैंने कंट्रोल नहीं करने का यार पता नहीं कब बंद करेगा बोलना एंड देन आई आस्क नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन so Osama this was something which you need this is something which you need to work upon sometimes you feel that we are answering this and this is correct yaar main to sab sahi bataya but the interviewer is not liking what you are answering and this is where you made mistake chalo what was the next question
So the next question was about the Lenz law.
okay what is Lenz law let's say to be honest I'll tell you what all you guys one thing that I had promised you guys that I'll be making content on electrical so I had started making all these notes since last 2 to 3 weeks I'm making since the time I have come on inductance I have slept twice inductance समझ में नहीं आ रहा मेरे को चलो anyways Osama start बेटा Lenz law
Yeah. So action of the induced EMF in a coil is such that it opposes the change in magnetic flux that produces it. Yeah.
so was there a cross question on this next question Lenz law is very easy was there
No,
any
sir.
cross question
No, sir. There were no.
okay there was no cross question okay good what was next question
So the next question was what are the safety devices?
okay what were the safety devices in compressor okay what were the air compressor right so what was
Yeah.
the answer that you had given
So I told him about the relief valves, bursting disc. and
relief
the
valves so
Yeah.
is there a relief valve fitted on an air compressor or a safety valve
I don't know about this. Sir.
अरे ये तो मैं पूछ रहा हूँ ऐसे ही
Sir, relief.
I'm just asking you don't have to worry just have to tell me I'm confusing you see I'm an interviewer I can ask you anything right
Sir, relief valves are present, sir.
and why not a safety valve how are you damn sure about this because your face is telling that you are confused right now
Sir, relief valve is a little bit safety valve. Like relief valve, the
relief valve
is little bit different from the safety valves.
Okay, चलो अभी ये क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछूंगा, but some when I come into this mock interview on merchant_navy_decoded, I'm definitely going to ask this question, Osama. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. So what next? Okay, you said relief valve, then second was bursting disc. Okay, third was
Loop air low pressure alarm and trip, and the water no flow. Yeah,
water no flow alarm,
water no flow trip, and the water high temperature trip. And
water high temperature trip.
Sorry, what? Sorry, I forgot this. The last motor overload trip.
Okay, guys, see, understand one thing I want to say is that this question is a very common question which is being asked, and what is going wrong is कि we all know, कोई बता देता है कि इसमें ये बता दो, हो गया, but see, interviewer is damn smart, he knows कि इसको कितना आता है. When Osama is answering, he can understand इसको कितना पता है. Okay, Osama, my next question is, if I am interviewer, पहली बात तो Osama lost me in the first 2 attempts only. The moment I asked him relief or safety valve, Osama was not able to answer. To be very honest, I know he will not be able to answer difference between relief valve and safety valve. Second thing is bursting dust, he got confused. Third thing is it is air high temperature trip. When you are not answering the trips or safeties properly, I am not going to cross question. If there is no cross question, trust me, there are 2 reasons. Either I am very happy with your answer or I am completely dissatisfied with your answer. You got it, Osama?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, तो बस अभी जब हमने compressor trips के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, why is air high temperature trip provided? Can anyone give me an idea out here on a compressor? Osama, suppose you had answered high air temperature trip, but what will happen if there is a high air temperature trip given? What is the reason for high air temperature trip to be given?
So maybe the air temperature is has risen above the normal working conditions.
So, but there is safety given. Why? Why is it so important that air temperature should not go above a certain limit? Why?
Hello,
So because yeah.
Manpreet, wait, beta. Abhi. Yes, Osama.
Okay.
So it may catch fire. That's it.
What may catch fire? Compressor.
Yes, sir.
So Osama, basic concepts हिले हुए हैं. मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी बेटा. अगर selection चाहिए तो. I am being very honest with you. See, sometimes just with this 10-15 minutes mock interview, you must have got an idea where I am lacking. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So, beta, it is never one answer. Please, ये मैं सबसे कहना चाहता हूँ with the help of this video. It is just never one answer. Never one answer. It is accumulative. Sometimes even a one damn good answer gets selected. Because interviewer boss thinking कि तू answer कर ही नहीं पाएगा कोई, and suddenly you answer that. So please keep working hard and keep studying. It is a basic concept that someone is checking. He can ask you why this is happening. What is Lenz law? इसके अंदर ऐसा क्यों होता है? What are the applications? There are so many things that can be asked. You were lucky कि उन्होंने Lenz law में ज़्यादा नहीं छुआ. Had he asked there, we would have gone completely messed up. Okay, Osama. Yes, Manpreet, you can come in. Show your face and ask me something if you want.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, as you told about why that air temperature trip is provided, so I was wanting to answer that question. Sir, as we know that there is a fire triangle in which for burning fire we need 3 things, that is air and temperature. We need temperature of spark, air, and then we need fuel. So, sir, in an air compressor during lubrication in that cylinder, so when the air is compressed, some lube oil is also transferred in the air bottle in which the compressed air is placed, or it is given to that air bottle. So what happens is that some of the lube oil also goes in that air bottle. So now we have oil. So also if the temperature of that air, if it is very high, so there can be chances that it can catch fire.
Okay, Manpreet, what are you doing these days?
Sir, I am preparing for Anglo-Eastern online exam.
Okay, Manpreet, चलो good answer. मैं तुम्हें 10 में से 6 नंबर देता हूँ. I'll give you 6 out of 10. अगर मैं इसको आंसर देता, I would say कि sir, in a compressor there is a splash lubrication happening. Now this would have become 10 on 10 answer. So what happens is when the air is being compressed, along with the air, a small amount of lube oil gets carried over along with the air into the air bottle. Into the main air bottle. Now this is the exact word, into the main air bottle. Now sir, already there is oil over there. If this high temperature air goes into the air bottle, then as we know in a fire triangle, we have already got lube oil, which is in the form of fuel over there, a combustible material over there. We have already got abundant amount of oxygen in the air bottle. And what if we have high air over there? Temperature is also high. Sir, we can have an explosion anytime. And to avoid this, we have got this high air temperature trip.
Yes. Okay.
Make sense? Now, next
Yes,
question can be, sir, at what temperature is this high air temperature trip set? So here you will have to find out. And suppose if we
Yes.
ask this question and if you answer it automatically yourself, because everything cannot be spoon fed, you have to struggle yourself to find out the right answer, buddy.
Yes.
And suppose you tell him, sir, normally in compressors, the air high temperature trip is set at say 65 degrees centigrade or 90 degrees or whatever temperature it is.
Yes.
So then in that case, the compressor will trip automatically and he's going to be happy. In 5 options, if you give one good answer, that is also going to, because you have given all the whys, you know the concept over there, right?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Chalo. Okay, guys, let's. Okay, great. Osama, thank you very much, beta, for answering this thing. Now let me go ahead with this. As I promised. चलो पहले अभी एक छोटी सी चीज डिस्कस कर लेते हैं, that is boiler, guys, and then I'll move ahead. So guys, when I talk about boiler, so many people are asking over here, sir, boiler vent में क्या रोल होता है? How does a boiler vent function? Is somebody over here who wants to come on a video and discuss with me? Anyone? Or I have to share this thing? Shall I start? Anyone, guys?
Sir, asking about boiler definition or what?
No. What is the purpose of boiler vent?
Hello, sir.
Okay, yes, Manpreet.
Sir, actually, boiler vent is provided because, sir, whenever we shut off the boiler, we don't want boiler is not in use. So, sir, we shut off the boiler. So the steam and the air, which is and the water which is in the boiler, so it starts to cool down. So, sir, as we know that
air also starts to cool down. Steam also starts to cool down. Water also starts to cool down. Okay.
Yes, sir. So we know that, sir, 1 liter of water, when we evaporate it, so sir, it occupies 1600 around liters of steam. So sir, when this steam condenses, so sir, it will create a vacuum in the chamber of the boiler. So it can cause implosion. Sir, the boiler walls can come closer, means it can cause implosion. So sir,
boiler ऐसा चिपक जाएगा. Boiler अंदर की तरफ चिपक जाएगा. See, if it's a container, if there is a pressure inside, it will become like this. ऐसे गोल हो जाएगा, फट जाएगा, pump. That is called explosion. And if you create a vacuum inside, like something like this, and it will become like this, जकड़ जाएगा. And that is called implosion.
Implosion. Yes, sir.
So let me show implosion over here. Let me show a figure of implosion over here. Let me see. Just a second. देखते हैं. Can you see the screen, guys?
Yes, sir.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is visible.
ये देख रहे हो अंदर की तरफ. Suppose this is. Can you see my icon? Can you see my icon, guys?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
So can you see this? Suppose this is a vertical boiler fitted over here, and if it is a vacuum force created inside, what will happen? ये पूरा अंदर की तरफ चला जाएगा यार. It will bulge inside. मतलब implosion of a boiler कहाँ कोई image दिख जाएगी तो great रहेगा. Let me see. Implosion.
Sir, actually, today itself I searched it on YouTube, sir. There is a very good video which can tell that implosion.
Can you see this, guys? Can you see how
Yes,
this has
sir.
become? This is implosion. अंदर की तरफ चिपक गया because of vacuum. So now this is implosion. So what he is saying is, guys, अच्छा यार इस implosion को रोकने के लिए क्या करना पड़ता है? Now I'm stop sharing the screen again. So Manpreet, how do we stop this implosion? Suppose करो
Sir,
steam.
Yes, sir.
Just
Sir, that air vent valve which is there, sir, the valve is kept open, so sir, so that when the vacuum is created, the air can come inside and it can occupy the space to prevent this implosion.
अभी सोच के देखो guys, एक चीज सोच के देखिए, please understand one thing. There is, suppose this is a bucket. Guys. I'm so sorry, I do not have anything. I did not think आज मैं ये पढ़ाऊंगा. So this is a bucket like this. It is closed from over here and it is closed from over here. Both sides it is closed. And if Manpreet, you will tell me it is filled with water. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is a bucket closed from both sides and it is filled with water. And I do a hole over here. What will happen, Manpreet?
Sir, water will flow from there.
And it will complete and it will continue flowing.
Yes, sir. It will form a trajectory, sir.
सर क्या रहा आंसर?
ट्राई करके देख लो मनप्रीत, अभी घर पे ट्राई करो जरा एक बार. अरे पानी तो जाएगा लेकिन हवा भी तो चाहिए, हवा आ नहीं सकती.
It will create vacuum.
इट विल क्रिएट वैक्यूम. और एक स्टेज पे ऐसा आएगा कि जो वैक्यूम है अंदर जो उसे पानी को ऊपर खींच रहा है, दैट विल बी मोर देन द हेड ऑफ द वाटर व्हिच इज फ्लोइंग डाउनवर्ड्स. इस स्टेज के बाद
Okay,
पानी अंदर ही रह जाएगा, बाहर निकलेगा नहीं, इट विल नॉट कम आउट.
Okay.
See, water when it is going down, it is creating a vacuum on the top, right? If there is no empty space कि air आ सके, this water is not going to continuously fall down, because water का नीचे लग रहा है. But what if ऊपर वैक्यूम लग के पानी को बोल रहा है, no, I will not let you go, I will not let you go, I will not let you go, तो पानी कहाँ जाएगा? नहीं जा सकता. So that is where अभी immediately ऊपर एक छेद कर दो. Say this is your bucket, you have made a hole over here, and you see the water is not coming down completely. आ ही नहीं रहा. Just make a small hole, and suddenly you see water will start flowing. क्यों? क्योंकि जो पानी निकल रहा है उतना ही ऊपर आपने, क्योंकि एयर जितना अंदर. एंड फ्लो ऑफ वाटर विल डिपेंड ऑन द साइज ऑफ द वेंट दैट यू मेक और द साइज ऑफ होल यू मेक. You got it?
Yes.
You take this bucket and you make a big hole over here. But you make a very small over here, pinpoint hole over here. Water will come very slowly because air भी तो अंदर जानी चाहिए ना. If the amount of air going is less, then how can water come out? Copy?
Yes.
समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा मनप्रीत?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
लेकिन अभी तुम यहाँ पर जितना बड़ा छेद यहाँ पर है उतना ही बड़ा छेद यहाँ पे कर दो, पूरा पानी निकल जाएगा.
Yes.
Got it, guys? Anybody who's got doubts out here? Anybody? No. See, this is what I love teaching. This is called basics. This is called basics, and this is what we need to know. And ये मजा आता है पढ़ाने में. Anyways, so एक चीज clear होगी. तो अगर हम vent open नहीं करेंगे, if we're not going to open the vent, the air is not going to go in. Air is not going to go in. Steam was there in the form of vapors. It will get condensed. It will get condensed into form of water, and suddenly there will be a vacuum inside. Now this vacuum will create a force inside on the boiler walls, and this boiler wall will start coming like this, and you open the vent. When you open the vent, the air starts coming in. So onboard ship, which is very important if you want to clear the interview, this is something which is very important for you to know. Onboard ship, you say, sir, onboard ship, normally what we do is we open the vent wall of the boiler. If suppose we are depressurizing the boiler, we open the vent wall around when the boiler pressure is 1.52 bars, so that we do not forget. Because these incidents have happened when people forget to open the vent wall. So whenever I am depressurizing the boiler on board ship, I write down clear instructions. When the boiler reaches 1.5 bar or 2 bar gauge pressure, give me a call or open the vent and confirm that you have opened the vent. Copied?
Yes.
तो पहले open कर देते हैं. Now this is for the implosion. So ये तो एक reason है vent का. What is the second reason, Manpreet, for having a vent?
Sir, this is the only reason I knew, sir.
No, this
Sir,
is
being
half
honest.
reason. Okay, and Manpreet, great. Anybody who can tell me the second reason, guys? Anybody? Anyone, guys?
Sir, I'm Shashank.
Shashank, I was expecting you to be in the class, and I always want you to answer first. You are my golden boy. Chalo, Shashank, show me your face. I know you are not
No
well
problem,
dressed
sir.
as usual, but you will have to show the face. मैं दुनिया को तुम्हारी असली चेहरा दिखाना चाहता हूँ.
So power is not there, sir.
I know, beta. Okay, no problem. Still, you open the video if there is no power also. ये तुम्हारी झिझक दूर करनी पड़ेगी, so that next time whenever you sit in the class, you still a bit well dressed. चलो दिखाओ, जरा दिखाओ, नहीं तो क्वेश्चन नहीं बोलने दूंगा. और नेक्स्ट क्लास में एंट्री भी नहीं मिलेगी. जल्दी आओ. ये
Hello, sir.
okay, hi. Shashank, you look smart यार. तू तो मेरा रॉक स्टार है. Long hair and all those things. Okay, Shashank, you answer.
Sir, when we start the boiler, when we are pressurizing the boiler, we need to open the air vent cock. So the main reason is because already air will be there inside the boiler, sir. If air is there, there is chances for corrosion. It can cause pitting as well. We don't want that to happen. So when we start the boiler, first FD fan will give the air to the burner. So our combustion takes place and the steam will get produced, sir, due to heat. When the steam is produced, this steam will push the air out. So up to 1.5 bar, you will open this air vent So you can see that white color steam coming out of the air vent. So that time I will close the vent valve, sir. This is mainly to remove the air.
Okay, great. Shashank, इसमें there will be a lot of cross questioning asked, and since you are preparing for your marine engineering, you are from a marine engineering college, so the interviewer, not from a GMA student, but from you, he'll expect more. I'll tell you what cross questions he can come. But first of all, I want to explain you guys. See, guys, what happens is this is a boiler. ठीक है, boiler के अंदर suppose now it has been completely depressurized, emptied it, you have carried out a complete inspection of the boiler. Now you have to make the boiler ready. So what you do is you fill the boiler with water, you close everything, all the manual covers you close, and now you have to fire the boiler. Now when you fill the boiler, you fill the boiler with say half level or 3/4 level, whatever. That is a complete different domain that I'm going to discuss someday earlier. So you fill with water. So what is there above the water level? There is air over there. Now air contains oxygen, which is highly dangerous. Because guys, the day I make a video in Dreamers package on this boiler water testing, you will understand it causes pitting corrosion. That is the word that he wants to hear, guys. Pitting corrosion. Shashank, okay? And the moment you say pitting corrosion, he will be impressed, but now he wants to know about pitting corrosion. So now you have to study about pitting corrosion as well. Copy it. The moment you say pitting corrosion, that means you have given your leg into his mouth. Now he can bite you by asking this question, and you can take out your leg easily if by answering that question well. Copy it, Shashank?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now suppose he asks you about pitting corrosion, that I'll discuss in a different topic. But right now, what happens is now we fire the boiler. Now, guys, it is very important for you all to remember is when you fire the boiler, you have to fire the boiler in slow denominations. Like you fire for 2 minutes, then you shut it for 2 minutes. Then you fire for 3 minutes, then you shut it for 3 minutes. Then you fire for 5 minutes, then you shut it for 5 minutes. Why? Because you warm the boiler slowly. You heat the boiler water slowly. Why? So the thermal stresses are not produced. Say suddenly heat is coming from one side, that is fire being produced with a very high temperature flue gas going, which is heating the water, and water is very cold. What will happen? In a tube, one side it is cold water, one side it is hot flue gas. Thermal stresses, leakage will happen, tubes can rupture, break, brittleness ke karan, right? So you slowly you warm the water, slowly. So intermittently you fire the boiler and you warm the water. Now you keep the vent open. So slowly the boiler water is getting heated up. So from 20 degrees to 30 degrees and 45 degrees and 60 degrees and 80, then 90, then 100. Then it reaches 100 degrees, then it starts forming steam. Now when it starts forming steam, slowly what happens is, अब आप देखोगे vent में से, from the vent you will see clear. मतलब air, you cannot see the color of air. Can I see the color of air? No. So a clearless, colorless, nothing is coming, but you can hear some sound. But there is no color. And you can see slowly the boiler gauge pressure is increasing. So it becomes 0.1 bar, 0.2 bar, 0.3 bar, 0.4 bar. Now that means the boiler pressure is increasing above the atmospheric pressure. That is why I'm saying gauge pressure. So those who do not understand this, please watch my YouTube videos or buy the Dreamers package. That is going to help you a lot. Understand that. Those are the basics that I want you all to understand. So now slowly your boiler pressure is increasing. Tick. Now once your boiler pressure comes to around 0.5, 0.6 bar, you will see from the vent, now it is becoming slightly whitish. That means now steam along with air is coming out. Okay. Now when the pressure comes to 1 bar, 1.2 bars, now you'll see full pressure. It's just white color steam coming out. Now you know कि भैया boiler के अंदर there is no oxygen, no air, only steam is there, and that is where you shut the vent cock, and then you can pressurize the boiler. Is it understood, guys? Is it understood, guys? Yes, everyone, please don't worry. जिन लोगों ने Dreamers package लिया है, guys, I'll be updating this on the Dreamers package. I'll be making a video. I owe you guys this much. Don't worry. Any cross questions? Any cross questions? किसी को कुछ पूछना है, guys? Anybody who wants to ask something? No? So guys, मेरे ख्याल से आज के लिए इतना रखते हैं. मैं इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का क्लास करना चाहता था, but 7.
Hello sir.
हाँ जी बोलो. Yes.
Sir, good evening sir. This is Rishabh Kumar sir.
Yes, Rishabh बोलो.
Sir, there are some of the doubts of mine. If with your permission, can I clear, sir?
Rishabh, please ask your doubts. Okay, Rishabh, what we'll do is I'll just अभी मैं इसको क्लोज करता हूँ इस मीटिंग को. Then I'll give you some time to ask. And guys, all those people जिनको मैंने वादा किया था आज मैं इलेक्ट्रिकल का स्टार्ट करूँगा. So sorry, I owe you guys. Next session में I'll be better prepared, and next session I will not have any mock interview something. I'll have this session straight away. I hope you guys must have learned something today. This 1 hour did not get wasted.
Yes,
right, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sure,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. A lot to learn.
Thank you, sir.
Great. Thank you very much, guys. अभी मैं इसकी I'll just shut the recording thing out here and then I'll continue with you. So guys, all I can say is thank you very much. Jai Mata Di. And next session on next Friday, that is 7 p.m. I'll surely come up with this electrical content and I'll try to help you out with that. बहुत interesting चीजें सीखने को मिली हैं. I'll share that. Thank you very much. Jai Mata Di.